much. John, did we see something special tonight? That was a display of near total control against your nearest rivals.
Yeah, I wouldn't say total control. I think we've got to give them a lot of respect and credit. I think, you know, we didn't play the football that we normally do. I think from both sides, I think we had man-to-man pressure, and it was very difficult to play our usual passes, and we tried to counter that with going into Erling. But I think the desire and how clinical we were tonight, I think we could have had a few more as well. Bit disappointed with the goal at the end, but I think I'm just made up with the 3 points at the end of the game.
Yeah, Kevin, you came out flying, didn't you? You set the tone very early.
Yeah, I think well, in the beginning we trained a little bit on the goal kick and how we could deal with that, and I think we had a couple of chances that way. And then, you know, when they play man-to-man, we just have to go a little bit longer because there's no place to play short passes. But I think yeah, the first half was really good, and like John said, we could have scored more, but luckily the second goal isn't offside, so that changed a little bit the game. And then I think after 3-0,
just a toenail away.
Time to
it's a great header, by the way.
So yeah, I think in the second half it was probably about 50-50, but I don't think we gave much away to them, and you know, they're very class team and hard to play against, and we had to be at our best today, and I think we were.
They couldn't control you and Erling swapping places, and he was providing for you, as normally it's the other way around.
Yeah, I think we set up a little bit differently, where maybe we would have 2 number 8s, and now I had a little bit more the freedom to go either left and right, see where the space was, depending on who was putting pressure from them between Partey and Xhaka, and then trying to find space.
Just the fact that you've got experience, you know what this Premier League obstacle race is like. Well, a lot of the players in the side have been there before. Does that give you a big advantage?
I would say a big advantage. I think we've been through tough moments and tough situations at this stage of a season in the past, and I think it's done us so well. I think we know how to cope with situations, what to do in certain scenarios, and it's just experience of being in those situations. I think you know, everyone's been there and everyone's got that hunger, and I think days like today, and I think there's a lot of pressure from the outside. We kind of, you know, train and know our jobs and what is asked of us when we're out on the pitch, and it's about us going out there and doing it today. And I think, you know, as you said, those situations really do help in big pressure moments.
A big pressure moment, a big game. Have you got one hand on the trophy? A couple of fingers, maybe?
It's too long.
You know the answer to that.
It's too long. Honestly, we know what people would say, whoever win this game, but I think it's so hard, and a lot of things can happen. It's still 7 games. That's a lot of points, and we're still, I know we're 2 games ahead, but we're still behind them. So, you know, people will say that we will win the title now, but I know this team, and we will not give in until it's mathematically could be done. But our schedule is hectic. There's a lot of things going on, so now we have to prepare ourselves for Sunday on Fulham.
Well done. Last duty, John, if you could pass that to Kevin, player of the match. Tremendous.
Well done, Kev.
Well done, gents. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Position maintenant. Alors que se passe-t-il? Le buteur Hakim Ziyech est resté au sol.